Yo, it's been a minute. It's JW Turn G. You know what it is. We back on these videos. I forgot how fun it is to make these and how interesting it is. And so, okay, just for some background here, I was a JW for 30 years, right? And so I know the ins and outs, how they talk, how they persuade, and it's just a crazy ass thing to go through because you think growing up in it that this shit's normal because it's all you know. Until you kind of step away or you see some shit and it's like, I don't really know if I'm fucking with this. And you step away and then you look at it from a different aspect and you're like, man, this shit is wild as fuck. So, I'm just doing this shit for fun, right? But here we go. What's this video? This one. God is aware of the secrets of the heart. Okay? Sounds a little creepy. So we just gonna get into it and see what they talking about. Damn.
My name is Sean. I was raised in the truth.
What up, dog? Good job.
I was doing everything right.
Oh, that boy texting in the meeting.
But I was doing everything wrong.
Living that double life. I've been there.
I was in my senior year of high school. Everything was going great. Until this new girl joined our school.
Okay. Look, a lot of the JWs be getting caught up, a lot of the young ones with this, right? So, when you're raised as a witness, you can't have friends outside of the organization, right? So, they even tell you, like, the people at school, they're not your friends, they're your classmates, like, strictly your classmates. You can't even call them your friends. So, like, this is the number one temptation on a nigga right here when it's like, a new girl done showed up at school, my boy hormones is raging, you feel me? So, yeah, okay.
I really don't know how it even started. We just sort of hit it off and became good friends. I mean, she was so easy to talk to.
And see, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, right? Like, my boy had a crush. That might have been the love of his life. You feel me? But let's just... the way they make him dress. And see, okay, look, for any JW, while they're watching this in the Kingdom Halls and shit, or at home, this is like the worst. Like, their heart is sinking. They're like, oh my God, Satan's got him. He's falling into temptation. Like, that's why it's all dramatic and shit.
Before I knew it, we were texting all the time. Then, one thing led to another.
Ooh, them nudes. Oh, my fault. Okay.
Honestly, when things started to get physical, I thought I could control it.
No, my nigga, you
But
can't.
it was only getting worse.
Of course.
I didn't want to let my parents down. So I started
Look, man, my fault. Okay, I'm gonna stop pausing it. But it's like, my nigga, let your parents down because you have a girlfriend? Like, relax, bro. Like, this is a part of growing up. This is, the picture she sent was them two hugging. Like, he ain't even done nothing bad yet. And he already talking, okay, my fault. Let me chill.
And then I started lying to myself. I thought if I could just keep going to the meetings and do my parts, it could somehow be okay. But I was far from okay. The next night, we had family worship. We were reading about the account of Ananias and his wife Sapphira.
And see, he's so brainwashed at this point, he's beating himself up. Right? They get it to a point where you start beating yourself up, so you don't even think it's coming from any outside source. You're like, well, this is what I really believe, this is me. So he's making himself feel so bad because he's texting a girl at school.
When a special fund...
Okay, my fault. I just be talking a lot. I ain't made a video in a minute, so I got a lot to say. Alright, fuck y'all. But family worship, right? That's what they said. They're sitting down there doing family worship. So what that is, once a week, you have to sit down as a family and go over any type of current events, or if any of the kids are having any problems, or if there's something that's come up, you once a week you sit down and do that, right? And this is already on top of, you still got the meetings you got to go to during the week. You got to study for those meetings, field service on the weekends, right? Plus, you're still working a full-time job. You still got to do all this other shit, right? But once a week, you have to do this. So I can remember fucking, I don't know, being in like kindergarten, first grade, and then coming home and being like on an intense Bible watchtower is what they call their magazines, watchtower study for like an hour and a half. This is just at the crib, right? Like I'm 6, 7 years old, coming up with my own answers. It's just a lot, but yeah, I got off on a rant. Let's get back to the video. My fault. Miss y'all.
For needy Christians, Ananias sold a field, but then he boldly claimed he was contributing the entire proceeds of its sale. In reality, though, Ananias had secretly held back some of the price for his personal gain. Peter boldly said to him, "You have lied, not to men, but to God."
They got this nigga stealing money, comparing it to him texting a girl at school. Just let that sink in.
Jehovah wasn't fooled by their pretense. Then we read Psalm 44:21. God is aware of the secrets of the heart.
Look how scared this nigga is. And so what that means is God knows your thoughts, right? And he knows the secrets of the heart. So if this nigga low-key trying to fuck oh girl, God knows that, right? Or if he's trying to jack off or beat it on FaceTime or whatever the fuck, God's gonna know, right? So that's why this nigga's looking terrified at the dinner table. Yeah, that's just a little, yeah. That's how intense they make it though, for real.
Reading this account of Ananias and Sapphira made me realize I wasn't just lying to my parents or my friends.
I was lying to Jehovah.
I was lying to Jehovah. As much as I didn't want to let my parents down, even more so, I didn't want to let Jehovah down. I prayed long that night. I didn't hold anything back.
There you go, big dog. Get it out. Purge that shit, nigga.
By the next morning, I knew what I wanted to do.
Don't tell me this nigga finna tell his parents. Chill, big dog. Look how this nigga looking timid and shit. Oh my god, bro. Guys, I have something to tell y'all. And I don't want y'all to be mad at me. Let's say a prayer first, oh wait, hold on. Look how shocked these niggas were. I was texting this girl at school, and we went to a photo booth. Son, did she try to
It wasn't easy, but my parents were very supportive. And I also got the help I needed from the elders.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, now look, this nigga thriving today. No hoes. But that service time is up. Yeah. He big man in that hoe.
It's been a few years, but as I look back now, I was one of those kids living a double life.
Look at this nigga, man.
But now, with Jehovah's help, I'm living the best life.
Okay, so look. Look at this nigga, man. Just look at him. Come on, dog. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Where he is right now, this is Kingdom School for Evangelizers, the SK, or it's some type of, I don't know, maybe like Pioneer School or whatever, right? The point is, what he's doing now is for, I don't know, but it's a school that they go to that teaches them how to preach to people, teaches them how to go door to door, how to talk to people, how to overcome obstacles, and it's an intense Bible study. You have to be exemplary in the congregation to go to this, but it's very, I mean, yeah, so that's what he's dedicated his life to, instead of talking over him, but, you know. I'm living the best life. This nigga, man. Alright.